Hi gardening friends, how is your gardening week going? It's been quite chilly here this week and everything seems to have slowed down. This week one of the things I really want to achieve is to get all of my flower seedlings in. I've got the space at the top of the plot where we erected our mini pyramid stage and I really want to start filling that now. So I've got quite a few strawflowers and I've got some zinnias and dahlias and I've got sweet peas at home, so I'm hoping to get all of those in today, and hopefully the sweet peas are going to start climbing and giving us some height. The slug damage continues and most of my brassicas have been chomped, so I brought up some emergency replacement plants and they look pretty sad, so I don't really have much hope for them doing anything useful, but at the very least they might just keep the slugs away from the things I like by chomping on the things that I can afford to lose. So yeah, it's all about flowers this week really. Looking forward to getting them in, and hopefully in a few weeks they'll be blooming and I can sit up here surrounded by gorgeous flowers. So that's my aim for the day today. And this is the end I spent most time planting up. So in here I've put strawflowers, snapdragons, I've got sweet peas, I've got lots and lots of dahlias, and then at the back I've added some more tomatoes because they're everywhere, and I've sowed a few seeds as well, and I've put lots and lots of straw down. So I'm hoping this, come high summer, is going to be absolutely beautiful and full of flowers. Scenes of destruction. So broccoli, collie, all being nibbled away. But what is surviving quite happily is the rainbow chard. So I've got some yellow, which is taken off really nicely, and the red, which is a bit slow to get going. Cavallonero, they do not like their greens in this respect, so this is safe, so I'm definitely going to grow that again. Brussels sprouts, all been munched, but I'm happy to report Mr. Dowding's Taunton Dean kale back there has only been slightly munched. There's one leaf gone, so I'm going to put a little bit extra straw around that. But I'm just going to replace these with my sad leftovers from home. So I planted the garlic back in November, and all the leaves have gone yellow now, and I think it's got rust, so apparently it's okay to still eat them like that, but if you leave it too long you can't store them. So I'm going to pull one up and see if it's ready. Apparently, traditionally, I think it's supposed to be June the 21st, but we're pretty close to that, so I'm going to have a look. Let's see what they're like. I think that looks okay. Well, I've never done garlic before, and they look like they've made cloves, although they're a bit small. It's quite small really, but yeah, I'm going to dry them now. But look, they've got rust, so the onions don't have it, and they've started to make little flowers as well. So I pulled half of them up, lost courage halfway through because they're not very big, so I'm going to leave the other half for another couple of weeks, but I will get these cleaned up and dried. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm looking for the little shoots that are just coming out from in between the main stem and the branch, and just picking those out. And there's another one there. Pick that one out. What that means is the tomatoes can put all their energy into the branches that will produce fruit, because we don't need all of those. But no, the tomatoes are looking really happy. Well, I'm out of time. I think I've got most of the things done what to do today. I'm going to give you a quick little look at everything I've achieved. I've got loads of tomato plants, so I've taken out the ranunculus, which was just generally eaten, and put 3 tomatoes in there. This is where I had the garlic, so now I've put in some peas and some sacrificial lettuce in there. I've still got tomatoes, so I'm going to take those home, grow them at home. And there's my garlic harvest, so I've just got to figure out how to dry those. Spuds and nasturtiums are doing okay, and my snapdragons are starting to bloom, so I'm really looking forward to that, hopefully next week. In here I've placed some sacrificial cauliflower and broccoli. Don't hold out any hope for it, but I've put it back in. and I've removed the enviromesh because it's just holding everything down, and some of the onions are going to create flowers, so I'm going to let them carry on and flower. But should I get the other ones out, they're looking pretty chubby. I don't know, is now the time to get those out as well? Please let me know. So there's the tomatoes, they're probably twice the size as when I put them in, and the cucumbers are doing the same, so they look like this is the spot for them. Quite. I hope you all have a really good week this week with your gardening. I'm going away for a week. I'm leaving it to Nick, so I shall leave instructions. We shall see how it looks when I get back. Anyhow,